Good afternoon. I am starting a new rock tumbling video, but as you can see, this is not rock, this is glass, also known as urban glass, river glass, trash, whatever you want to call it. This is glass me and my husband have picked up when we go on hikes along riverbeds, along creeks, along lake shores. This is all picked up in Missouri, and we are going to tumble it so it is a lot more distressed. Make it look more pretty to display in a bowl. If you're familiar with sea glass and you like the look of sea glass, that's what we're attempting to do to make this. And this is all vintage pieces of glass. I mean, it's already distressed pretty well, but I want it more distressed, more smooth, because here some of these are pretty jagged. And if you are familiar with sea glass, the edges are definitely worn down where it's not jagged at all. So this really just needs to be processed more. For my personal preference, and so I'm going to show you how we tumble glass. First thing we're going to do is, this isn't really enough glass. My husband likes the barrel to be at least half full, and then it's going to become 3/4 full when we're done with like the grit and the other stuff to help polish it. So I have some other glass that I picked up at yard sales, like vintage glass. So I'm going to top this off with pieces of vintage glass. And I also have some marbles. I'm gonna add some marbles. But first, I'm gonna have my husband break down these bottom of these, you can see it's a bottle. I don't want too many big pieces in here because I do want them all tumbled to smaller sizes. So there's a couple bottles that need to be broken up a little more. And then I will add the extra glass, and then I will show you what the next step is. All right, Robert broke some of the glass down for me. He also said I didn't need to add any more glass. He was happy with the level, but I did add these glass marbles. All right, so we're gonna add sand. I just happen to have some decorative sand lying around. So I'm gonna add all of this sand. And then I am adding industrial grade diamond dust. I realize not everyone has industrial grade diamond dust laying around, but if you do, the diamond dust will really help. So put all the diamond dust in there, makes it look pretty. And then, Robert, you think it needs more sand? Are you happy with that?
Yes.
Okay, so now he's gonna get some water and
add salt as well.
add some salt?
Yes.
All right. So he's gonna get the salt, and I'm gonna fill up a pitcher.
It helps leach out some of the material that's in the glass.
Okay.
Like the ocean.
Okay, you're right. There is definitely salt in the ocean. Okay.
Unionized salt.
All right, Robert just added a bunch of salt, and now he's gonna pour in the water to the level that he prefers. Is this where you do like 3/4 or?
Yeah, I actually just cover it.
You just cover it?
Yeah.
Actually, a little bit more. He's been tumbling a lot longer. That's why I go to his
Every time you do it, it's going to be a little bit different.
Yes.
Even if you use the same materials, it's going to be different each time.
So pop that in. Robert, you want to do that? And then we will add this sill. This is the most important part, but it's also tricky. We need both hands, so I'm not going to record that. And then the tumbler is in the garage, and we are going to start tumbling it for, what do you think, around 7 days?
Probably 14 days.
Or 2 weeks? Okay.
Yeah, 2 weeks.
He says tumble it for 2 weeks. You can't really tumble it too long. Not really a thing when tumbling rocks or glass. So he wants to do 14 days. I'll come back in 14 days. All right, so this is our little rock tumbler in the garage, just sitting here in the corner. We leave it constantly on 24/7. You know, we're in the garage at least 2 or 3 times a day to double check on it and just, you know, getting stuff out of the freezer. So that way, sometimes it doesn't happen a lot, but sometimes it'll be kicked off of these rollers, and so it is good to keep an eye on it. But that's only happened like 1 out of 50 times. So, and it's not leaking, so the sill is great. If the sill was bad, you would see water leaking out right here. So right now, it's a pretty perfect tumble. All right, here is the rock tumbler. I already took off the rubber band seal. Here's the lid. As you can see, it's got a lot of grit, dirt, sand, a little bit of water left. I actually ended up tumbling it for 3 weeks. I was only going to do a week, but it was a crazy month, and I kind of forgot about it, and so it's been tumbling for 3 weeks. So I'm going to rinse this off. As you can see, I'm in the yard, Don't ever like rinse your rock tumbler off in house inside in your sink, because the grit will clog up your sink. So definitely always rinse these outside. I have this old strainer, as you can see. It's a little rusty. I use this specifically for cleaning shells and cleaning the rock tumbling stuff. And it's just, I leave it in the garage. So anyway, I'm gonna rinse this off and I'll show you when it's done. Alright, first off, just a reminder, make sure you clean your barrel really good. I just clean it after each use really good. You don't want any buildup on this crease right here, because you won't get a proper seal. So just make sure you clean your barrel really good each time. And then here is the glass. It does not look frosted at all, but that's normal because it's wet. I will show, I'm gonna wait till it dries and then we'll do another video to see if it looks frosted. Hopefully it does. It's just, you know, the glass looks completely different when it's wet as compared to dry. It should be frosted. So remember, these are all pieces of glass that I picked up on the river except for the marbles. The only thing I added extra was the marbles. So this, isn't this red like pretty awesome? It's, I don't know, like from an old car light probably. Old when car lamp lights, headlamps, head brake light, whatever. What am I trying to say, honey? What is this?
Tail light maybe?
Tail light when they were glass. Now you know they're plastic, but long time ago they were glass. So that is pretty cool. So these are all old glass that washed up along rivers and streams. I think this is a rock, but the rest. So they, I feel quite confident putting my hand in here. Remember, before I tumbled it, there was some sharp edges. All the edges are completely smooth. Even this one, it's completely smooth. Look at this piece. Same thing. I'm not for sure what that was from, but pretty cool. So I'm gonna leave this out here and let it dry, and then we will see what it looks like. And look at, I don't even know what this is from. How is there this piece of teal in this stream? I don't know, but that's beautiful. So yeah, these are all from streams and rivers in Missouri. This is what landlocked people do who can't get to the beach. This is a nice piece of blue. Alright, I will be back and show you what it looks like dry. Good morning. I let the glass dry overnight, and as you can see, it does look very frosty, and I'm extremely happy with how it turned out. Sorry, it's morning shadows, so it's a little difficult to see, but look at that. Trying to find the non-shadow part. Alright, I'm going to get a glass jar to put all the glass in. I'm going to take out the marbles. I'm not going to put the marbles with the river glass. I'm not for sure what I'm going to do with the marbles yet. Some other craft project. The marbles look pretty good. But I just wanted some little extra help to polish these, and they have the nice frosty look. They're all smooth edges. It's going to look very pretty in a bowl. I'm actually going to a flea market this weekend, and so I will be on the lookout for a nice bowl or jar to put these in, and then I will finish the video with what I chose this weekend to display them in. So yeah, I enjoy turning garbage into treasure. What is that saying? Trash to treasure? I'm back from the flea market. I did not find any neat glass jars to display my river glass, and so I am just using this old nautical style box. I got this at Hobby Lobby a couple years ago, and I am just going to put all of the glass in here. Let's see if I can dump it in without losing anything. There we go. So until I find a neat jar, it looks pretty good in this box. So there we go. I'm not going to tumble it anymore. I'm very happy with the outcome right now. And it's now June, and so we're going to go out more and go fishing every weekend, trout fishing, so hopefully I'll find some more glass and streams and then tumble some more. And if you guys like this video and want me to tumble some more glass, let me know and I'll do another video with what I pick up this summer while fishing. Thanks for watching. Please hit the like and subscribe buttons, and I will see you later.